Hello everyone, my name is Zoe Hawk and today we're going to be trying out Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. So let's go. Is it going to work? There we go. Graphics preset change. Based on your hardware information, graphic presets was changed to medium. Let's see, actually. Display. That all looks good. Display 1, yes. Field of view, that's fine. VSync on, please. Motion blur off. Target, yes, 60. That's good. Brightness, okay. Wait, do I have to apply changes? Okay, that's good. And then, let's do... I want the voice very loud. Video volume? Disable copyrighted music on. Disable audio and background. Disable audio when the game is running in the background. No. I want that all the way on. Okay, and then accessibility. Controller dead zone. I don't know what that means. Head bobbing off, please. Camera shake. Controls how much screen shake during actions like attacking off, please. Something hits or affects you off. Menu scale, that's all good. Compass scale, HUD background, large, kinda need that. Enable subtitles, awesome, good. Default. Displayed in a world that are unrelated to the plot, such as shouts during combat. I kind of like having that on just to know what they're saying. What was that? Audio auto advance. When enabled, dialogue advances automatically. When disabled, each line of dialogue requires a button press to continue. I like that. Okay. I'll figure out the controls. Collect data. Bug reporting. Okay. Video. Quality. I don't know what all this miscellaneous. Texture quality low? Can I? Oh, it only has low and high. I want to have it high. Fog quality low. Oh. Shadows on. Make skin look more realistic. Can we put that to high? Okay. So I think that's all the settings I need. Let's hope. So we're ready. Let's start a new game. Now, I've never played any of these games. Or I've never played this game or any game like this. Except for Dragon Age, and it's not really like this, so we'll see how good I am at it.
The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the Great Escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more, and the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Perspective, first person, third person. Ooh. Can I change this later? Okay. I'll do first person because it says this feature may cause visual glitches and isn't optimized for all game mechanics. We suggest using the default first person view for the intended experience. Okay. Oh, and I can shift between them if I wanted. Okay, screen shake. I want that off. Yeah. Aim assist low, that's fine. Okay, confirm. Yes. Okay. Female. Body condition. Muscular, normal. Muscular or normal? Let's go normal. Let's go skin color. A little bit darker. That's too dark. Right there. Or right there. Okay. And then let's see. That one looks good. I have this thing about chins. If anybody who's played Sims 4 knows what I'm talking about. But in Sims 4, you have this thing where after like generations, the chins just go in. And I don't like it. So any chins that like go in that don't like that, I don't like. So this one, I think I picked this one. No, this one. Okay, eye color. Let's do... Ooh, that's mega blue. You know, purple. That's cool. Red. Orange. Yellow. Kind of a greenish. Let's do... You have white eyes? That's weird. That looks like brown. Let's do green. Eyebrows. Can I change your hair first? Okay. Eyebrows. I like this one. Freckles and scars, okay. Ooh. Damn. It's weird. Very weird. What the heck? I like that one. What does this one do? Oh, like light makeup. That's and freckles. Okay. I think that's none, right? That one looks okay. Okay. Now hair. I actually like that, but I don't think it suits her. That looks okay. We're gonna be fighting. I kind of want short hair or in the back hair like that. I like that actually. Bun. Okay, I think... let's do a ponytail. That's really black, and that's brown. Okay. Let's do black. Face tattoos. Weird. Okay. I like that one. I like that one. That one's weird. No. No. Probably no face tattoos, honestly. Okay. Body tattoos. This might be interesting. I like that. Is there just like a little cute heart on the back? Any? No cute hearts? Ooh, that one's cool. Probably no tattoos though. Okay, and then enter name. Let's go H A W K. There we go. And confirm. You sure you want to play it as this character? You will not be able to change it. Yep. Okay. For players who want to experience the story with minimal challenge, enemies are forgiving and resources are plentiful, sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. A balanced experience. Combat is fair but requires focus. Mistakes are punished, but recovery is possible. Designed for experienced players. A step up in difficulty, enemies hit harder and show less mercy. Every resource counts for those who seek a serious challenge. I've never played any types of games like this, so explore additional settings. When story focus is enabled, combat is extremely forgiving. Perfect for players who want to explore the world and follow the story with minimal resistance. I don't want that. No, just regular explorer, please. And confirm. Sure you want to apply these changes? Yes.
Rise and shine. Rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh?
What do you want? I was sleeping.
Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested. So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
I just noticed that my OBS is not right with this picture. Why? I have no clue, but there you go, it's fixed. Okay, back to the game. Sorry. Was on my way to enlist in the army. One-handed +3 slightly increased damage dealt with one-handed weapons. Two-handed +3 slightly increases damage dealt with two-handed weapons. Blocking, heavy armor, athletics. Okay, I was hunting, archery, medium armor, athletics, evasion, sneak. Was avoiding the city guards trying to sell some goods. One-handed, archery, light armor, agility, sneak. I was seeking an ancient site of worship. One-handed, light armor, magic, alchemy. Ooh. How important is alchemy in this? I think I want... That gives archery and one-handed. And this gives... Okay, what's the difference? Agility... And this one gives evasion and athletics. Light armor or medium armor? Medium armor.
Hunting. I wouldn't take you for a hunter, but as they say upstairs, looks can be deceiving. And you're, what, hunting just to get by? Or do you do something with your catch?
I use the fur to make clothes. Ooh. People say I'm pretty good cook. Ooh. I collect rare materials for alchemy. Ooh. So this one is archery, handcrafting. This is athletics and cooking, and this is athletics and alchemy. Alchemy. Athletics and alchemy. So I collect rare materials for alchemy.
And then you sell your concoctions to poor people, promising them miraculous recovery from whatever ails them? Charlatans, the lot of you. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to start... I've always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand. You're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them? There's just no excuse for the stench. There they are. Finally.
Oh. I didn't hear what else he said. Oh. I thought I had to push it. Ooh. Kind of laggy. Okay, a pail. I don't need a pail, do I? Can I open? Ooh. Take all. Can I put anything? A club, okay. Whoa, what happened to my body? Okay. Inventory. The mysterious knight told me to find him deeper within the dungeon. Wait. Okay. Journey. Okay, character, status, attributes. Okay. RT is light attack. Okay. Ooh. In the chamber. What? Oop. I'm not reading that. Cabinet. Guard key, coins, linen pants. Okay. Moonshine. Mug. Roast. No. I don't need that. Mug, no. It is kind of dark. Can I change brightness? Ooh. That might be too bright, but oh, check it out. Okay, can I? Ooh, potato, butter, poultry, milk. Ooh. Lockpick. What is that? Grots? Oats and flour. Cooking for the Resistance Part 1. Simple recipes from simple ingredients. Not everyone has refined taste buds, and that's perfectly fine. I'm Auntie Melreed, Here with simple recipes for those who prefer straightforward flavors. For a moderate hunger, try Baker's Fare, a staple for folks like you. Just boil groats and oats in bubbling water. Yes, it must bubble. Another option is mashed potatoes. Peel them thinly if you're handy with a knife, or skip peeling altogether. Boil for about 20 minutes, drain, please don't drink the water, and mash with a touch of milk, but not too much. You want creamy, not watery. Simple, satisfying, and shame-free. Ooh, fish soup. Cup. Ooh. Okay. You could stay in there. Whoa, that's a lot of blood. The 7 Commandments. A jar. What's this? Ale. Ale. Devil's Snare. Can't go in there. Okay. Can I run? Ooh. Can I open this? Ooh, what's this? Wait. I'll take that. Menor figurine. Plus 5 max health permanently. Ooh. Okay. Coins. Small mana potion. Rejuvenation potion. Okay. Block. Block and heavy attack is okay. Show current objectives. The mysterious knight told me to find him deeper within the dungeon. Okay. Can I open these? Small health potion. What's this? Note written in blood. To anyone who finds this note, you need to run before they start your treatment, and it makes you realize you need to gnaw your own legs off. I promise that you are not sick, and even if you are, they will not cure you. Save yourself as I did. I stole a small glass jar when they weren't looking, broke it into tiny shards, and swallowed them all. Soon I will be free. Ooh. Okay. What's that? I'll take that. Nothing in the barrel. Pail. Nope. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. Tap block right before the enemy's attack lands to execute a parry. Successful parry prevents all damage and drains a hefty amount of the enemy's stamina. Important, unless you have a shield in your offhand, parrying is unavailable when you have spells equipped. Okay. Most enemies have a stamina bar displayed beneath their health bar. When their stamina is fully drained, they enter a staggered state, becoming vulnerable to your attacks until their stamina regenerates. Okay.
Investigate us down.
That works. A dagger. Ooh, bandages. I think that's... Okay. Wrong button. That's jump, okay. Inventory. Let's do this. And then this. Can I do that? Cool. And then... boots. They're all the same, right? Yeah. Okay. Linen pants. Red priest pants. Oh, they're the same. Armor's worse on that. Armor's worse. Okay. Ooh. What the heck, man? Amputation knife? Medical saw? Medic saw? I don't know if I need this stuff. Big glass bottle. Ooh, you got a brain. I don't want to take a amputation knife. Measuring tool. I probably don't need this shit. Whoa, what's here? How do I crouch? Ah. I'm getting into stuff I don't know if I want to get into. Ooh. Mushrooms. Oh, tell me I can get out. Uh-oh. Help! Please? Okay. This lock seems to be broken. Okay. Cool. Cool. That's that. Oh. You okay?
Drip, drip, drip. Do you hear it? Soon the king will return. I told the priests. They laughed. But they'll soon see for themselves. Drip, drip, drip. The storm is gathering.
What are you
At
talking
last,
about?
the age of resurrections shall end. And then, the once and future king will return. I cannot wait to behold his radiance, drip after drip. With each drop, it gets closer and closer.
Okay, you're free. Go.
None of us are free. We are all bound, all bound. And to go? No. I don't want to. I found my place to await the king. You can go if you want, but you won't get far. We are all bound, all bound. Drip after drip, closer and closer.
Okay. You can stay in. There you go. How about you?
Do you see what a miracle I am? Healed. Healed. I am no longer sick.
Can I help you somehow?
You don't need to help me. The Red Priests already did. They cured me. Thanks to them, I feel just fine now. I hope the same fate awaits you and you'll no longer suffer.
What happened?
The depths, filled with the weirdness. Oh, and a chamber. It was rather dreadful, I must admit. They left me here for some time. I can't quite remember. I felt everything within me turn inside out. then settle back into place once more. I thought I was dying, but now all is well. The worst is behind me.
Okay.
Have a nice day, kind lady.
Okay. A cup. Okay, no. You can also stay in there. Good luck with that. Okay, now this situation. I'm not sure I like that. Ooh, amputation knife. Let's do that. Yeah, that's already equipped. How does that work? Okay. Okay, she attacks with both of them. Cool. Oh. Coins. I don't need the linen pants or anything. Can I take the arrow though? I'll take the arrow. What's this? Ooh, wine. Cabbage, onions. Villager shirt, ragged shirt or dress. I'll take all those. Beef, venison, pork. Sure. Onions, I'll take those. Seems like we're gonna be doing cooking, which I've never done. An old letter. Oh, wrong button. R. That's it. My dear Erdfree, I have finally arrived at the island asylum and have received my preliminary medical examination. Father Vargan said that my symptoms point to the very early stages of the Red Death and that I did very well to come here of my own free will. He promised to do everything in his power to help me and to make sure our son, I write son because I can feel the truth of that with each heartbeat, is born healthy. I know you had doubts about me coming here, but I really am of good cheer. I will keep you up to date on my progress. I hope to see you soon. I love and miss you very much. Yours forever, Katrin. P.S. I'm thinking of the name Lywelyn. How do you like it? Lockpicks. Okay. Casket. Ooh. No! There we go. Coins, mana potion, and health. Ooh, milk, flour, salt, peppermint, moonshine, sage, ooh, mead, honey, cracked shield. Ooh, sage, I'll take that. Groats, potato. Wine, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't need your stuff, dude. Can I just stay in here the rest of the game? This is scary. Push LT and R2. Oh. Spilled meat, bloodstained shirt, ragged trousers. Well, let's... Monster blood. I don't know if I need that, but... Nope. Priest gauntlets, headdress. Okay. Amputation knife. I have a bunch of those already. Autopsy report. Subject 17. I drilled a borehole into the left temporal bone, revealing a skull filled with thick congealed blood. After draining, using Morgane's cut, I saw through the cerebral flux. Flex. Severed nerves and the brainstem, then removed the brain. Its abnormal shape suggested internal swelling. Incisions were made in the venous sinus, and the base of the skull was left intact. Finally, the brain was placed in alcohol and cedar oil for further study. Ew. Sage, I'll take that. Fish oil? A heart and a basket. Wow. No. Oh, I thought that was a hole. Ooh. Okay, so health. X. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, that was cool. Okay. Coin. I'll take that. Monster blood. I don't know why, but... Monster blood. Drowner tongue? Notes on weirdness mutations. 1. The mutational changes are not significant, although they span the internal organs. The heart enlarged to the size of 2 adult fists, increased pulmonary function. Among the contents of the stomach are remains of undigested human flesh, most probably belonging to the deceased, visible bite marks on his arms. Ooh. Mutation area. Overall, an amalgamation of human and porcine internal organs. A 2-chambered stomach with significantly increased capacity. An unnatural tissue fusing the hooves with the body. The heads joined together in shape worse than any nightmare. Ooh. I can just go around. I don't need to... What is that? Okay. You know what I also could do instead of having that? I think this has more damage than this. 9 to 13. And this one has 15 to 19, I think? Yeah. Okay. Three patients with mild Red Death symptoms and tested a new treatment using wildebeest, bone meal. Had typhoid, not Red Death. I burned the body. Patient 2, by day 3, she acted erratically, scratching, pulling her hair, and screaming. By day 5, she nearly broke free before her heart failed. Her autopsy may yield more insights. Patient 3, little effect. The disease progresses at the usual pace, but his mind is clear. I'll continue observing. Conclusion. Despite mixed results, I don't consider the treatment a failure. If adverse effects are reduced, this could be closer to a cure. Okay. Brains. So my controller's vibrating. But it's not like it stops vibrating when I'm in the right spot. So I don't get this. Ugh. No. Wait. I didn't need to open this, damn it! Do I really want to open this too? Father Vaughan's notes. Katrin, female, 22, constitution, short, skinny, 7 months pregnant. Typical of the Red Death. Pale red spots on the face, neck, and arms. Cause of death, childbirth. Notes. Exposure to the weirdness might have altered the woman's psyche. Anger outbursts. Melancholy. As for physical alteration, the fetus seemed to be much more affected by the weirdness than the mother, as if it absorbed it all. After the first standard session, the fetus started to grow rapidly. After the second session, its mass had tripled and needed to be extracted from the womb. The tomb and head of the fetus were unnaturally overgrown, but its limbs were weak and flabby. Despite its monstrous appearance, it turned out to be of good viability. More research on subject number 38 to follow. The mother did not survive the procedure. Died in childbirth in one of the cells at the island asylum. Should I tell her husband the truth? Probably. Big glass bottle. Oh. Okay. To Brother Stefan, I would like to remind you of what I have mentioned numerous times before, namely, that the alchemy station should be cleaned after each use, especially when you are so careless with caustic and toxic substances. I also recommend that you refresh your elementary knowledge about the ingredients of a healing concoction. Those are alcohol and sage, not poisonous plants and hearts. If this kind of negligence continues, I will be forced to ask Father Vargan to revoke your privilege to use the laboratory. May the word of the prophet be your grace. Brother Aaron requires laboratory key. Do I have a map? No. Whoa. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, what's this? This tunnel is scheduled to be filled and secured. Stay clear and avoid tampering with it. Oh, okay. So, my cell was over here. Yeah. Over here. Okay, so there's that way. And then I went this way. Through there. Through here. Just trying to get my bearings a little bit. Where I've been and not been. The running is weird.
Sage and...
You know how the young ones are. They dream of dissecting Fall Dwellers, yet they can't remember the basics.
Before you build a castle, you must first know how to fling a shed together.
I agree. The fundamentals are essential. But the world is moving forward. And the young are eager to make their mark as quickly as possible.
Any novice who can't remember the recipe for a basic healing potion has no business near our patients.
Absolutely. It wouldn't be wise or beneficial to our patients. Brewing a simple healing potion doesn't require advanced training.